Hello everyone, welcome back to Joyroute-Jojo. In this video, we will focus on Microsoft security products. This video provides you a high-level idea about all the security products that Microsoft offers to us. Let's think about in this way. We all work in a cloud environment. So what are the things we need to protect? We need to protect our identity, devices, data, apps and collaboration tools, cloud infrastructure, and security intelligence monitoring is required. So these are the areas that has to be protected. So Microsoft provides specific product to secure each of them. The best part is they can all be integrated. Any gaps in these areas can create vulnerabilities and lead to a cyber attack. That is why every layer must be protected and connected, working hand to hand to secure the entire organization. First, understand what all the products that Microsoft has for each of these areas. So the first thing, for the identity, we have Microsoft Entra ID and Entra ID protection. In Microsoft Entra ID, you can integrate conditional access policy with Entra ID and you can have more security. Whatever Microsoft products I introduce in relation to with these areas, these are the main products. Apart from these main products, there are sub products or sub mechanism to secure our entire Microsoft 365 environment. So next thing is next area is device. To protect our devices, we have Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, and Intune can be a tool or a portal that support to implement security, just like where we are using SCCM, GPO, group policy management. In the same way, you can to manage the endpoints, we use Intune. And the security policies, products, we can integrate with Intune. The third one is nothing but data. Microsoft products for the data is Microsoft Purview, information protection, and data loss prevention. So this is the product that Microsoft has for to protect our data. Then comes apps and collaboration. For apps and collaboration tool, we have Microsoft Defender for Office 365 and Defender for cloud apps. Then comes cloud infrastructure. Our Azure cloud infrastructure, we have Microsoft Defender for cloud. And at last, security and intelligence monitoring, we have the Defender for XDR portal, which can be called a central hub, and it integrate all other products, collect the signal from all the product and give us alert and recommendation to the end users, to recommendation to the administrator to do some certain actions. These are the core security products that Microsoft offers to us. So in general, if you check it out, for the security purpose, we have Microsoft Entra ID protection, Defender for Endpoint, Intune, Microsoft Purview information protection, data loss prevention DLP, Microsoft Defender for Office 365, Defender for cloud apps, Microsoft Defender for cloud, Microsoft Sentinel. Then one more is there, Defender for identity, that's not written here. So these are the different products that Microsoft offers to us for the Microsoft 365 security. You cannot say all these are independent products. No, these are integrated each other. This collects signal from the devices, from the identity, our actions, our sign-in actions, everything. It collects signals and it integrates those signals. It gives us alert, recommendations, and we can act accordingly. All these products are available in Microsoft 365 E5 license. E5 is the highest tier of license which Microsoft offers to us. So in that highest layer of highest tier of license, which is Microsoft 365 E5, we do have all these Microsoft security products. Now through this picture, let us try to understand attack chain. that for an external threat and for an internal threat. Now the first product, which is Defender for Office 365, how it protects us from the external threat. Let's understand that. For that, let us consider a story. I take a real life example. One Mr. Steve, he tries to send some phishing email with malicious attachment to our organization. He sent some phishing email. So how Microsoft Defender for Office 365 protect you? When he sends the email to our organization, Defender for Office 365 scan that email for the suspicious link and knowing a phishing pattern. So Defender for Office 365 already it scanned that email with suspicious link and known that phishing pattern. Then what happened? It attachment is open in a secure sandbox to check the malware or ransomware. It has got a safe attachment, a safe sandbox. In that sandbox, it opened that malicious attachment to verify whether it has some malware or ransomware. The email contains a link. Defender check in real time to make sure it's safe before the user clicks on it. In case if Defender for Office 365 identify this is a malicious email, it has got a malicious attachment and an unsafe link, then what it does, Defender block that email or attachment, keeping the user organization safe. So that is what the Defender for Office 365 protects us. So the outcome is that Steve fails, users stay safe, the organization remains protected. Then comes the next product, which is Defender for Endpoint. He tries in a different way. He tries to attack to your device. How Defender for Endpoint will protect you? Defender for Endpoint protect you, your laptop, your firewall, your access point, routers, mobile, tablet, your PCs. All these are protected by Defender for Endpoint. It does so by preventing, detecting, investigating, and responding to the advanced threats. So whatever threats comes to your PC, it will prevent that, it detect it, it investigate and respond to it. By default, endpoint behavioral sensors that are embedded with Windows 10 and Windows 11 operating system that collect the process of signals from the operating system. So what it does, already Windows 10 and 11 or operating systems or the other system of OS has got a built-in sensors, and when you onboard this Defender for Endpoint, that get activated and it collect endpoint behavioral sensors. It collect and process signals from the operating system and send those signals to the Microsoft Defender portal. Translate behavioral signals into insights, detects and recommend response to the advanced threat. Sensors will connect those signals and it sent to the Defender security portal. And in the security portal, it on the basis of those signals, it detect and it recommend and responses to the advanced threats. That is how Defender for Endpoint help you to protect your environment. In case if it found some malicious activity or some certain threat to your Windows 10, to your laptop or to your PC, it will isolate your device or it will ask you to do certain activity, certain remediation action to be done from the end user end. All right. So that is how Defender for Endpoint protect our Microsoft 365 environment and the end user. So this is one product of Microsoft 365. Let's move on. So as I told you, this Defender for Vulnerability Management, this is the dashboard. Once the device collect the signals, it comes to this Defender portal and here it execute it collect those signals and it process it here and give you certain recommendations and it asks you for the remediation actions. It will keep your inventories. It will ask you about their weakness. This is actually, I got this screenshot from the Microsoft official page, but still this particular page is old. Right now there are certain changes in the new pages, but overall it looks same. Okay, so that's all about Defender for Endpoint. Let's move on. Other product is nothing but Microsoft Defender for Identity. In Defender for Identity uses software based sensors installed on your on-premise identity infrastructure servers. It will be installed on your domain controllers or servers running Active Directory federated services and Active Directory certificate services. In those machines, we install the software based sensors, and these sensors collect event logs. It acquires directly from the servers. The Defender for Identity cloud service use the data or the signal obtained from the on-premise server to deliver an identity threat detection and response, which is IDTR solution. Microsoft Defender for Identity helps security professional managing a hybrid environment. In this picture, we could see Defender for Identity. When it comes to the on-premise, where when you have a hybrid setup, Microsoft Defender Identity comes in picture. If you are completely on the cloud solution, then Microsoft Entra ID protection will support you. But in the case, if you have a hybrid setup, it requires Defender for Identity for more security. So how Defender for Identity help you? We seen in the official documentation, the sensor Defender for Identity sensors will be installed on the domain controllers, ADFs, and the Active Directory certificate servers, and it collects all the logs, audit logs, event logs related to the activities and the traces. It collects those activities alert, and it's sent to the Defender portal. And in the Defender portal, along with the other signals, whatever we have received from the Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Office 365, and from the cloud apps, it integrates each other, and from there it start providing you the recommendations, and it will ask you to take certain action in case if it find something is vulnerable. That is the way how Defender for Identity help you to protect your environment. So this is the other product what Microsoft offers to us to protect for the security. Let's move on. Altogether, what you have to understand, we have a security portal. That portal was earlier named as Microsoft Defender portal. Now it is can be called as Microsoft Defender XDR. So all these products share their signal to this Microsoft Defender XDR, giving a unified view of attack across all the identities, endpoints, apps, and cloud services. Defender for Endpoint will collect its own signals according to what all option it has. Accordingly, it collects the signals and send to this Microsoft Defender XDR. Defender for Office 365 will work on the safe attachments, safe links, malicious files, your anti-spam, anti-malware, anti-phishing emails, and all that related stuff it will collect and share to the central hub. Defender for Identity, it verifies the on-premise identity and its activities. If it finds something suspicious, that signals will be sent to the central hub. Not only the suspicious activities, it collects all the signals, almost all the signals, and here in the central hub it verifies whether it is suspicious or not. So in the central hub is Defender portal, Defender XDR. It's the same for the cloud apps and Defender for cloud and Entra ID protection. All these Microsoft security product send signals, collect signals, and it's sent to the cloud platform, which is Microsoft Defender XDR, and there it collects the signals and it verifies, it gives you the alert and recommendations, will give you high alert, and we ask you to do some remediation actions. Everything will be provided from this particular portal. So this is how all the Microsoft products combine each other and help you for the entire Microsoft 365 security. All right. Now the other two products which you should know is Defender for cloud apps, this one, and Defender for cloud. Let's discuss that too and wind up this session. The first one, Microsoft Defender for cloud. We may have a doubt about what is Defender for Cloud and what is Defender for Cloud Apps. Let's clarify that right now. Microsoft Defender for Cloud, what it is: a cloud workload protection, a cloud security posture management solution. What it focus? It focus your cloud infrastructure, like your virtual machine, whether it is in Azure, AWS, or GCP. It focus on it protect your virtual machines in your Azure environment. It protect your databases in the cloud environment, storage accounts, containers, network, everything in the cloud infrastructure. It protect. What it does: continually assess cloud security postures, monitor workloads for threats. After assessing it, it gives you recommendations to security best practices. As an administrator, you will have to go to the Defender for Cloud portal in the Azure and verify the recommendation that and the best practices that Defender for Cloud shows there, and we'll have to act accordingly. And it integrate with Defender for XDR for alert correlation. Then comes the next products, Defender for Cloud Apps. Formerly it was Cloud App Security. Now it is known as Defender for Cloud Apps. What it is: a cloud access security broker. Where it is focused, the focus is on protect your cloud apps and SaaS usage like Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, Salesforce, Dropbox, Slack, any other SaaS application, software as a solution application. It protect all these. Where Defender for Cloud protect your infrastructure, it protect your software as a services. What it does, it discovers the shadow IT, unauthorized apps being used, monitor user activity in those cloud apps, detect the risky behavior for the data download, for the unusual location, all that it detected, applies the data protection policies like DLP, session controls, all that it get applied to that, integrate with the Defender for XDR and Entra ID to protect the environment. So that is the other product which Microsoft 365 offers to us. In general, to conclude it, we could say that Microsoft provides different security products and it integrate each other and collect the signals. It monitor our activities and it protect all our 365 environment, our organization, our devices, data, apps and collaborations, cloud infrastructure, our identity. All these products work together and protect our entire infrastructure. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. If you do like this, please do subscribe and share your comments. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the other video. Till then, goodbye.